Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chelsea Explained, as we are through to the final in Club World Cup and we're going to play either against Paris Saint-Germain or Real Madrid. Personally, I think I would prefer Paris Saint-Germain. It would be the best test possible to see where we really are. We're beating Thiago Silva and his Fluminense with 2-0, keeping a clean sheet. And I think this was a convincing victory. I thought literally every player played well. I really like that we being more aggressive against these opponents where we're going to be superior and dominate. Has used this sort of 3-4-3 Cruyff diamond system, or 3-1-6, whatever you want to call it. That means we have another player in the midfield, and sometimes one of the center backs in this makeshift back three can also overload one of the flanks, which makes it so difficult for the opponent to defend both the central areas and the wide areas. And I hope we can see this braveness and aggressiveness more in Maresca's tactics, because I think it's gonna benefit us massively in terms of creating more chances in the final third. In terms of the first half, it was kind of back and forth. I thought Fluminense was pretty okay in the first half. They were playing the 3-5-2 as expected, with Thiago Silva in the middle of that back three. And they have used it a lot this tournament. Kept some clean sheet. They have managed to knock out Inter Milan and Al Hilal. So it's not a bad side. I thought the first half they had their best chances. But we had Cucurella being awake on a shot that went through Sanchez's legs, and he made a goal line clearance and stopped Fluminense to getting a goal. We were also a bit fortunate with the VAR overturning a blown penalty by the referee. I think it was a cross from a set piece that hit Chaloba's hand, but it was in like a natural position. You know, the hand rules is changing every single year, so I don't know. I'm still happy it went our way. So if it's a penalty or not, I don't really know. I mean, I feel it's a 50-50 chance. So, I mean, Fluminense could have had actually 2 goals in this game, and then the sort of game would probably have been completely different. And we also took the lead. Scored the first goal after just 18 or 17 minutes from Joao Pedro. He started with Pedro Neto driving through the left flank, getting past players, was going to put in a cross that got blocked. And then it ended up at Joao Pedro's feet, just right out the edge of the box. And he scored a worldie in the right top corner. It's been a long time we've seen this type of wonder goals, and I would like other players to have attempts outside the box when they have the opportunity to do that. We don't have to always look for the safe pass. Sometimes you're gonna try and test the goalkeeper, and what a fantastic shooting technique and power on that shot from Joao Pedro. Continue creating a few chances in the first half, having chances from I think Malagusto and Kunku, Palmer, etc. But we couldn't add the second until the second half started. But we added the second pretty early. And this is something I really want. I want us to try and score the next goal, to try and kill the game. That is something we need to do if we want to evolve and catch up the top clubs like Liverpool, City. The second goal came also from Joao Pedro in his starting debut, and it was another worldie, I gotta say. We intercepted and won back possession in the middle of the park, and then we went on a counter-attack 4 versus 2. Joao Pedro, instead of making an easy pass to a teammate, he took a step between Fluminense's centre back and blasted it underneath the bar and into the goal. And I was so blown away by Joao Pedro's shooting technique, power, decisiveness, confidence and belief he has in his own abilities. This is what we need from a striker. I could really sense some proper striking instinct from Joao Pedro. So it's a fantastic purchase, and the directors for once is gonna get credit from me. I was also nice on Maresca to adapt to the 3-5-2 formation we were facing, because that formation gives you strength in the backline. You got 3 center backs, you got a lot of midfielders packing and squeezing the space there, but we were trying to utilize the flanks a lot, because there is the space in the 3-5-2, and I thought we especially in the second half when we come in there, we nullified Fluminense pretty well, and when we added that second goal, they completely capitulated, and from there on we had so many chances where we could have added a third, fourth, maybe even a fifth goal. Jackson got some opportunity. He could have easily squared it to Palmer, who would literally have had open goal. I mean, there was literally no angles. There was barely no chance whatsoever of Jackson scoring, so why not square to your teammate? So I understand why Palmer was very frustrated. But we simply then put in some more players, rotating, resting some guys, giving some guys minutes, and we're seeing out the game 2-0. Mr. Thiago Silva's Fluminense went out. So the performances I'm really content with is Joao Pedro. What an absolute debut. I think he's gonna claim the starting spot, and I just love how we could interchange position with Nkunku. So comfortable dropping down, drifting wide, and that tells you what a versatile and intelligent player we have. There's some other players I'm also very pleased with, especially Marco Cucurella. Goal line clearance, some serious concentration there for him to snap that up. He's just so versatile. You can utilize him in a makeshift back three. You could utilize him where he inverts into the midfield, where he also joined the attack in terms of overlapping and underlapping. Marco Cucurella, huge credit, had a top performance. Enzo Fernandez is just continue to grow and grow as a player, and I'm just so pleased with him as well. Sometimes he's getting easy past defensively wise, but that's literally the only thing I feel he needs to improve upon. When it comes to linking the midfield, when it comes to being the right position, when it comes to contributing in the final third, he's really doing well. I mean, there's simply a lot of players I'm very happy with. Caicedo continue being instrumental defensively wise, picking up right positions. He twisted his ankle, which didn't look good. That's not great at all. We need him back for the final. He's one of our key players, so I hope he can get back somehow. But it's gonna be difficult when you're twisting your ankle like that. Going through the round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, and now all the way to the final and potentially winning it. I mean, this is massive credit to the players. Maresca having strong mentality, team cohesion. It adds massive value and experience to the player for the next time we being in the latter stages of these big tournaments and competition. Still have that downside that when we lose in the grip of games, sometimes we really struggle to gain it back and we easily drop our heads. But I see a slow improvement there now in these latter stages of Club World Cup, and I really hope we can continue growing that area, and we getting into the best form as we can now ahead of Paris Saint-Germain or Real Madrid, who we're gonna face in the final. And when it is a final, you know guys, literally anything can happen. So I think I have said everything I want from the match review, and I thank you so much guys for watching. And if you're brand new here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, and hit that notification bell down below so you never miss when the content drops.